I would like to share this with my members only before I share it with the public. So it would be interesting to see the belief and response from this. But what I'm about to share here is something that I think is important to how I run the channel, what you see on the channel, and my opinions on the channel. And that is a core belief that I have about life, about humanity, about God. And that is that I believe the claim that Jews are God's chosen people is the biggest hoax ever perpetrated on humanity. I don't say that lightly, but I do not believe Jews are God's chosen people. I do not believe any race or religion is God's chosen group of people. I don't believe that God, the creator of all things that is, would just choose one group of people over another group to do or be anything more important than what God would call any other group to do or be. Not only has this myth of Jews being the chosen people caused Jews to feel superior to all humanity, but it has caused non-Jews to feel inferior to a degree that some would try to prove that the professed Jews are not the real Jews, and indeed they are. In reality, I don't believe any of this matters. There are no chosen people. We are all God's people. No race, no religion, no sect is any more chosen than any other race or religion or sect or group. I believe the myth of Jews being God's chosen people is the cause for not only favoritism towards the Jews, but also hatred towards the Jews. Realizing this truth is giving me a unique perspective of the world and how I live my life. The journey to this truth started with a thought that I dared to consider, and I ask you to consider it. It will change your life. Ask yourself, what if God didn't choose? How would that be different? And I say that I came to this understanding really it was hard fought, because I remember sitting in my room. I had just finished studying, and I was studying and trying to understand why God did not choose me. I couldn't understand why God would choose a particular person, a particular group of people, and say, these are my chosen people, and everybody else has to be grafted in. Everybody else has to come by the wayside, and I'll get you guys, but I really came for the Jews. That was the belief, and that is the belief in Christianity. And I remember after studying one day, I was sitting there and I was just crying. I was weeping. I could not understand how the God of this world could just choose a group of people. And not just a group of people, but why couldn't the God of this world choose me? What was so wrong with me that God could not choose me? And not just that, I guess I had the same feeling that a lot of people have. You wonder, what is so wrong with me that God didn't make me a Jew? And choose me. Well, I remember crying so hard and weeping with my Bible open. And something within me said, what if I didn't choose? That changed my life. And I ask you to consider the same. What if God didn't choose? Let me hear your feedback, your comments, your opinions, your beliefs. Share that with me in the comments. Thanks, everybody.